Hi everyone, it's Leona with Leona's Designs, and I'm here today pounding flowers. I've been working on a blouse that I've been flower pounding on, and I've almost got it completed, so I thought I'd bring you along today and let you see some of the things I've done on it and what I am now doing to finish it up. It's been really fun, and it's not hard, and I'm just going to show you how I've been doing it and maybe inspire you to give it a try. So I'm going to pause this and turn the camera around and let you see. Okay, so this is one side of the front of this blouse. I've pounded these yellow flowers. They're called tickweed flowers. I found them in the garden of a lady that lives down the street, and she said we could pick some. They pound really, really good. Some flowers don't pound as well, but these just go right on. And so I did those all down the left side of this blouse. And then these that I've pounded here, these leaves, are hydrangea leaves. And hydrangea leaves pound very well also. So they are really fun. This is what a hydrangea leaf looks like. And some of the people that live here in my complex have hydrangeas. And so I got some of the leaves from those. These are sunflower petals. And they pound pretty well. That's what this one is, and that's what I hope to pound down the rest of this side of the blouse. So I'm going to do some of these down here, 1, 2, 3, and I'll just pound one just to show you. And if you can't take the loud pounding noise, you can turn your volume down. But I just wanted to let you know how I'm doing it. I am using this little hammer that I got at the Harbor Freight store. It just has a little pounding here and a ball peen on this side. It really works well. I'm using some cellophane to cover the leaves and the petals when I pound. And that's basically it. I've got some big rocks to hold the blouse down. Oh, a board. You need something hard to pound on. So I have this board. It's just like a shelf board that I've been using to pound on. And as you can see, the flowers have pounded right into the wood. So it's going to make a beautiful shelf board too. So I'm going to put this back and I'm going to pound one of these sunflower petals. And like I say, if the sound bothers you, turn the volume down. And there you have it. Some flowers pound really good. You don't have to put much effort into it at all. And others you have to kind of put a little more effort and maybe do it a couple of times. But I'm really happy with how these sunflowers pound. So I'm going to pause it and I'm going to finish pounding the rest of the sunflower petals, and then I'll be back to show you the other side of the blouse, which I've done something different, and then I'll show you the back. Okay, so this is the right side of the front of the blouse where I've pounded my petunia blossoms. And my petunia blossoms were red, and they pounded out to be this beautiful purple color, which I'm really happy with. Well, I'm sorry, I was pounding these hydrangea leaves on this right side, and I thought I had the camera on, but I didn't. So I was going to show you how these hydrangea leaves pound. They really pound well. This is a hydrangea, and basically you just lay them down and pound them just like you do with the flowers. And I was going to show you that, but the camera wasn't on. So anyway, this is all the leaves, and I probably will go over them with some fabric markers just to outline them and make them look a little more like leaves, because some of them just look kind of like green blobs. But the point is, you can get it on there, and then you can go over it with some fabric markers if you want to. So I don't think I'm going to do any more on the front of this. I am going to pause now and show you the back, what I've done on there. So this is the back. I've pounded just all different kinds of flowers and leaves. Some more petunias and hydrangea leaves. And this big star I created out of, what were these? My friend brought these to our craft session. We had a craft session last week where we were pounding flowers, and everyone brought a bunch of flowers to see how they would pound. Oh, these were zucchini leaves, zucchini blossoms. These yellow were the blossoms off of her zucchini plants, and they pound really good. Doesn't take much effort at all to pound those. So I took 5 of them and I pounded them into the shape of this big star. And then these here were fuchsias. She brought a bunch of fuchsia petals, purple and pink, and I just pounded those around. They pound really good, the fuchsias. And then these were some yellow flowers. Not sure what those were. I wrote everything down that pounded really well. Roses didn't do that well. We tried a few roses and they didn't do that well. These were, what were these? I should get my list. Hold on one second, I'll get my list. So I wrote down all the ones that I pounded that pounded well. I believe these were Gladiolus right here. It was a red gladiola that we picked on our walk from a lady's yard that she said we could have permission to pick flowers. So this gladiola pounded really good. These are the sunflower petals. These are some more petunias from a plant on my patio. And then more hydrangea leaves. Oh no, these are geranium leaves. The geranium leaves, where are they? This is a geranium leaf. And geranium leaves and the geranium blooms pound very well. I got some geranium blossoms on here somewhere. I think right here is some of them. I think over here. I think this is a geranium over here. Come in a little closer so you can see. But it looks really beautiful with all this different color on here. I just love it. And I will put in the description box below all the flowers I pounded in of the ones that did well. The petunias, the geraniums, and their leaves did well. Nasturtiums, I didn't try them, but my friend pounded them, and they pounded really well. Fuchsias, yellow tickweed was what I did here on the front. These are the yellow tickweeds. And they pound really good. Sunflower, Gladiolus. Also, my friend pounded some pansies, and they pounded really good for her. And I've been told, I haven't tried, that marigolds and dandelions pound well. So I haven't tried those, but I will. If I find some, I might just add them to this blouse. I haven't pounded any flowers on the sleeves. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. And I added one little yellow flower to the collar. I don't even know what it is. It was growing in my yard. But that's my beautiful blouse, and I just wanted to show you my journey with pounding flowers. So I hope you were inspired. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope maybe you'll give pounding flowers a try and see what you can come up with flowers and leaves that you see around or that you find in your neighbor's yards or whatever. Just get a little hammer and some cellophane. This was a bag that was in the cake mix box. When I made the cake mix, I saved the bag that it was in, and that's what I use for pounding. Works well. Oh, and I do want to tell you a couple of things that I've learned from watching videos and reading about flower pounding. They say that you should soak your fabric in alum, A-L-U-M. It's a mordant before you pound your flowers or your leaves. I guess it helps bring out the vibrancy or the way the flower pounds, makes it adhere to the fabric better. I'm not sure, but I didn't know that when I started pounding on this blouse. So this blouse hasn't been soaked in alum. It seems like they pounded very well on it. They even went through, to the other side. So I'm not too worried about it. But the next time I will do that. Alum, I guess you can find it in the grocery store in the canning supplies. I think people use it in canning, like for pickles maybe. But also another thing is I've read that you should set your flowers and your leaves after you pound them with a hot iron. So I will be ironing all of this with a hot iron before I wash it. And hopefully it will set well and the flowers won't fade or come out. I don't think they're going to come out. They seem like they pounded in very well, especially here on the front. But I just want to let you know that you should use alum and you should use a hot iron to set your flowers after you pound them. And also you could use fabric markers if you wanted to enhance anything. Like I might use fabric markers on some of these that are kind of faded. But that's it, and I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope I inspired you to maybe try this, and I hope to see you again soon with another video. If you're not subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe because I will be making videos every week. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.